guys, welcome back to my channel, and as usual I'm here to give you guys another exciting crypto update. Right now we are experiencing a little bit of a pullback. Please don't pay attention to the background noise. I'm sorry for the background noise, but you just have to bear with me on this video. Now we are experiencing a little bit of a pullback right now. We saw a Bitcoin break above the resistance and went all the way close to 100k, but right now we are seeing a bit of a pullback. Is this pullback healthy for Bitcoin, or we are kind of heading to a bear market? Because most people are attributing this pullback to actually because of the trade wars Donald Trump or the US and Greenland are having. But most of the time I don't pay attention to to the fundamentals. I just strictly pay attention to technicals, and there is an opportunity for us to actually long the market because I think that we are going to be experiencing a big bounce coming, and I think this pullback is actually healthy and is kind of a manipulation tactics for the ways to actually want to get the retail traders to sell at really quick before they actually pump the market. So let's quickly pay attention to the chart right now. I'm having a bit of a trade that I'm currently looking at. I'm currently looking at a long on Bitcoin, no, a short Bitcoin, or a short on Bitcoin on the lower time frame, but on the 4-hour and on the daily I'm looking at a swing long position and also a long trade on that. So before I continue with the chart analysis, do make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, so whenever I drop another update like this, you'll be the first to get notified. And also don't forget to follow my free Telegram community, because I'll be sharing this trade with my free Telegram community. So let's head on to the chart right now. Let's quickly head on to the chart. Where is it? The Bitcoin chart. First of all, we are going to be maybe paying attention to bit on the weekly time frame. So let's quickly see what Bitcoin is actually doing on the weekly level. So this pullback is actually really healthy for the market, because whenever price is wanting to pump or make a massive pump, there is always bound to be a kind of a manipulation to maybe quickly shake the weak ends of the market before we actually move go parabolic or move towards the upside. Right now this is BTC on the weekly level. As you can see now, this bearish candlestick that you're seeing right now on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour and on the 15 minute, it seems like a really massive bear candlestick and price is selling. But when you zoom out, that's why I love zooming out on my chart, because it gives me a clearer picture on what price is actually doing. And you can see that it's just having a little bit of a dip. And what you also need to look at is the stochastic RSI. You are seeing that we are slowly moving our way towards the upside on the stochastic RSI, and will be flat for a very long time. Now we're currently heading our way, we are wanting to break the 32 level on the stochastic RSI, and right now you can see that the candlestick is slowly moving its way towards the upside. And I think before next week, or maybe during next week, where we might hit 100 and 105k or 110k for Bitcoin. So let's quickly switch down to the daily time frame below. Let me quickly show you guys what I'm actually talking about. Right now you can see the massive pump we made toward the upside, breaking above this resistance. I was hinting about this resistance on my previous video. We went as high as $97,000, and we are having our way back down. What I said on my last video was that as we broke this resistance towards the upside, if we fail to see a pump, we might see a rejection, that there is a liquidity. I was hinting about this liquidity right here, that price might come to take out this liquidity before we move to the upside. Price might come to sweep this liquidity. And looking at this massive order block that we are having here, just right at $88,000. So I was hinting about this thing, that we might come to sweep this level, maybe see a bounce on this level before we actually move towards the upside. So that is what I'm currently looking at now for Bitcoin, because I think that there is a lot of there are lots of massive orders on the around this $88,000 before we actually move to the upside. This is what I'm currently looking at now for Bitcoin, that we might see a bit further deep, then a little bit of a bounce on this level before we actually head our way towards the upside. But if not, then we don't want to lose this zone for Bitcoin, because that would be very, very catastrophic. And if we kind of lose this level right now, the next level for us would be the $82,000. So we don't want that. And what I'm currently looking at is another thing, the stochastic RSI. On the daily, the stochastic RSI is probably oversold. As you can see, it's sharp pointing towards the downside, and any moment for now we could see a reversal going towards the upside. So that's what I'm currently looking at for the stochastic RSI, which is another indicator I use to determine the oversold and overbought region of a particular asset. And Bitcoin right now might see a little bit of a bounce around this level. And the one thing I want you guys to also know is that there is a CME gap around the $88,000, because last week or last 2 weeks we created 2 CME gaps, and one got filled and the other will actually get filled, because 80 to 70% of the time when the price leaves this gap, it always comes down to fill out this level. So let me quickly show up down to the lower time frame, and let me quickly show you guys the CME chart. Now this is BTC on the 4 hours. You can see that this is a really, really good demand level. What are we actually looking for before I can long this area right here, this demand level right here, is for me to see an actual change of character, maybe creating a bullish momentum. That is when I will thinking of going long. I mean, I would love to see a double bottom pattern on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, maybe with a change of character and maybe a kind of a pullback into maybe a demand level on the 50 minutes as a confirmation before I actually look to buy towards the upside, and I'll be longing this trade up to this previous high right here if price could play out as just predicted. And I will be sharing this trade with my free Telegram community. So links to my free Telegram community will be in the description, and you also need to like and subscribe to this channel, so whenever I drop this type of update and this type of trade setup, you'll be the first to get notified. And you can also take this trade with me, but it's not financial advice. I'm not showing you guys what I'm doing. So if we up down to the 1 hour right now, I'm currently waiting for a little bit of a short position. If price decides to kind of give us maybe a pullback to this level right here on the 1 hour, the price decides to give us a pullback to this level. Because why am I looking at this level? I'm looking at this level because there is an order block right here. There's an order block right here, and let me mark out the order block. This is the order block. This and this level between 92,141 and 92,780. This is the order block I'm currently looking at. If price could give us a bit of a pullback to this level, so I'll be going down to the 50 minutes for a confirmation to sell this level, then I'll be taking my profit at $88,000, because there is a CME gap around this level that I'm currently waiting for to fill out before we finally reverse to the upside. So let me quickly show you guys the Bitcoin CME chart and what I'm actually talking about. Now this is the BTC CME chart, and right now we are wanting to fill the CME gap around this level between 88 and 87,000. This was the CME gap we created. We created this CME gap around I think we created this CME gap around, was it not it was this on the 2nd of January. That was when we created this CME gap. So we created another CME gap on the on the 5th of January. So we kind of filled out this first CME gap, and I said that there is a 50 to 60% chance that if we get a deviation back into this 95-96k level, that the next CME gap will actually get filled out before we actually see a continuation to the upside. And this is the CME gap right here around 88 and around 88 and $87,000. We may actually get fill out on this CME gap before another continuation towards the upside. So that's what I'm currently looking for Bitcoin. I think we are still bullish. On the lower time frame we might be bearish, but on a larger scale we are actually bullish. So heading over to the Bitcoin chart right now, I'll be waiting for this short trade. I'm waiting for this short trade to actually play out. If price could just give me this pullback that I'm currently waiting for, a pullback to $92,000 level, then I'll be looking forward to go down to the 15-minute for my confirmation entry to short this trade down to $88,000. I'm actually still waiting for a long position on Dash, because Dash has been pumping really hard. So let me show you guys this trade on Dash USDT. It's kind of a nice long setup. I'll be holding this trade. This trade is kind of a swing setup, although I'm currently analyzing the trade on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, but it's kind of a swing setup. I'm thinking of holding this trade for days before it actually gets to my TP. And what are we seeing? We currently saw on Dash that we made a massive pump, a parabolic pump on the lower time frame. This was actually, let me quickly calculate the percentage it went up. This was a 142% pump towards the upside, and right now we made kind of a double break of structures. Then I marked out this demand level right here that I'm currently waiting for price to bounce. We could easily see a bit of a sell-off, then back to this level. Then I'm waiting for a confirmation on this level to actually make this long position towards the upside. I'm taking my profit on this recent high around $91. So that's what I'm currently looking for Dash right now. So I'll be sharing this trade right on my free Telegram community. If you want to take this trade with me, do make sure to follow my free Telegram community. I often share free trades like this. I often give you guys tokens that are over, so that I think we pump to the upside. So that's what I currently, so you do make sure to follow my free Telegram community, because this time of the year we will see a massive pump on the crypto market. So the best thing for you to do as a crypto trader, as a crypto enthusiast, is for you to actually follow a good crypto community. It's not financial advice. You can follow my community, because that will be very, very good, because it makes it it gives you an insight, and it makes you not to make mistakes. No, most people, when they try to do it on their own, they often make mistakes and regret later. So making not to make mistake, it's good to follow a good crypto and a trading community. So that is it for this video, guys. So guys, that is it for this video. If you want to you like this sort of content, do make sure to like and subscribe. Always make sure to like and subscribe to this channel for you also to help the channel grow, and to actually help the YouTube algorithm to push this video up to many viewers. And you can also follow my free Telegram community. Link is in the description of this video. Peace.